about violence, but you can see if you begin with that seed of misunderstanding, how it can grow from one person to another, because it grows exponentially, just like everything else when you come together grows. So when you are at peace with yourself and at peace with the person next to you, peace grows exponentially. When you are in fear of your ability to survive and you are next to a person who has the same fear, the fear grows exponentially. It is only energy. It is thought form energy.
That's why it's nice to be in a loving group.
It is very nice. It is also very necessary,
Yes.
very important and very necessary. Mm-hmm. So we will say to you, like to do the healing with these soldiers who come home from war. While it may prove some value to consider the roots of the violence around you, it is more important to hold that whatever is around you is perfect love, and to allow that possibility of bringing everyone back to that center to be more important in your mind than to worry about the violence which is around. Because to worry about it, it feeds it.
Yeah, feeds more what you don't want.
Yes. You cannot deny it is there, because it is there. But you cannot, we do not wish you to have any connection to it, any emotional charge. Do not add an emotional charge to it, a judgment about it. Do not add a judgment about it.
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
But to simply discern it, and every time you see it, you do your, you forgive yourself, you love yourself, you love it, you see it as being whole light, that you are not recognizing yet, and that is not recognizing itself yet. That is the stance we wish you to take. That is the healing we wish you to do. We're asking you to be true warriors, you see. And how courageous it is to take this kind of stance and to have the discipline to cut yourself. And when you are moving in the direction of everyone else, which is comfortable and normal, and to change the flow of the river. We are asking you to change the flow of the river, to move back to its source. We are asking you to consciously and with discipline learn to do this. There's a small ones. Her homework has been for a while to watch the news on
the news
on the television, and as she listening to it and understanding it, she is also clearing it. She is also saying her Ho'oponopono around it at the same time. This is a very good practice. We encourage you to experiment with it for a little while, see what happens. This teaches her, this is teaching her how to hold polarity and wholeness in the same moment, which is what you are all about right now. Yes.
Release the emotional charge.
Yes.
And just be able to hold it.
To just hold the wholeness which is there in the face of discerning what is occurring,
right.
But to see it only as a story which has no emotional content. To forgive that you give it emotional content.
Right. Which is also cleaning it.
Which is cleaning it, yes. And so now it strips it of any meaning in your life, and that means it has less meaning in anyone else's life. When there is not enough energy to support having an enemy, there will not be an enemy anymore. When enough human beings refuse to see other human beings as being enemies, then there will not be any more enemies. There will only be human beings who need to be loved and to whom you can offer your support and your help, your love. You can share your life with them, your love with them, your ideas with them. You can listen to their grief and their pain without making a judgment about them or about their stories. You can take the energy out of it. You can clean it so they can now move forward in a whole way, because you have held them to be whole to start with. So, thank you all for these good questions.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank
Beautiful questions.
you. Yes.
So we think we will say good evening to you, because we think we have. Did you have hand up, or you just stretching?
In conclusion with that, if you could give one small example, say for example you're watching the TV news and there's someone has strapped armament on them and blown themselves up and committed suicide and blown up a bus of people or something.
Yes.
What is the exact clearing and cleaning? How do you do the clearing and cleaning? You're witnessing this on television.
I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.
Thank you.
I know that this is only perfect light, even when it appears not to be. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. You can also, if it is more in alignment for you, you can see the cords which connect you to that event, and you can say, with my love, I cut these cords and I set you free to your own soul's purpose as I am free to mine. Those are two very good tools which work.
So you're neutralizing any reaction.
You clear it. You strip it of all emotional content.
Great.
And that is the healing. Very good. So, we give you our love and our blessings. We see you all as being whole and perfect, because of course you are. And we know that you will look in the mirror of your souls tonight in your sleep and tomorrow in your waking, and see in you the beauty we see in you. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.